A simple question with a fascinating answer.
WGNO's Christopher Leach has the story at the Audubon Zoo.
Where do birds go during the storm?
Remarkable. You see the word birds here? That's not an acronym for something. That's actual birds that were being detected in the eye of Laura as it made landfall near Cameron.
There are accounts of seabirds being carried 100 to 150 miles inland, which makes bird watching in the days after the storm exciting because you never know what you might see. Research shows that birds hear infrasound and are sensitive to barometric pressure drops, which can make them feathered weather predictors.
Rather than trying to outrun a storm that may be several hundred miles across, it's safe for them to get in the eye of the storm, and they'll travel with the storm until they reach land where they can get on ground and hunker down as the rest of the storm passes over them.
In the Bible, Noah's dove is the first to return, but in the southern United States, ibis are some of the last birds to leave and some of the first birds to return after inclement weather. But another native bird is known to be a powerful force in the skies.
Pelicans are definitely one of the birds that are more adaptable to dealing with large-scale storms and hurricanes. They're strong enough to outfly them most of the time, and if not, they're smart enough to stay in the center.
Flooding does take its toll and can wash away habitat and food supply. But one thing's for sure, birds have had millions of years of experience in how to weather the storm.
That's very interesting stuff. And one of the hardest hit birds after a storm, hummingbirds, because the flowers they feed on are usually knocked to the ground or snapped off. So put out those nectar feeders and you might see more hummingbirds than usual this time of year.
And now here's a new attraction in Gulfport, the opening of the Mississippi Aquarium.
Shalom. All praise to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, who rule well. Peace and salutation, you brothers. I hope elect pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Alright, this video here is going to be another addition to faith. By faith. Okay. And just know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has you. No matter what. So, you seen a little opening video there with how the birds, or where birds go during hurricanes. And it's something I always wondered, and so I just decided to look it up, just to find out. And it's sure enough, you can never be too amazed at the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and just how he has everything set up, for his creations. Okay, so you see how when the storm come, a hurricane come, if they don't have enough time to move out of the way of the storm, meaning fly all those miles, you see that they literally fly. They follow the storm. They literally fly with the storm in the middle of the eye. The eye is the calm part of the storm, and that's actually just amazing to just think about that. If you've been in a hurricane, just think about birds are literally flying in the midst of that storm. That is amazing within itself. But it just made me think about a couple scriptures here. So this is Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. It says, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." All right, so we know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has the power. Okay, so whatever, and the reason why named it as by faith, another addition to that, because we're coming up on these times where your faith needs to be on a higher level. He said, will he come back? When he come back, will he find faith in the earth? We need to be, this is something we need to seriously be working on, and we need to apply these scriptures, and to, when we read these, to understand and know that, hey, this is real. This is our life here. This is our lifeline. Okay? This word and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is literally our lifeline. That's what's going to save us and protect us in that day. Okay? So don't fear what Esau Edom got for you. But fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai more than him. Because at the end of the day, we know that we can be delivered. Okay? At any point in time, we can be delivered out of whatever we're going through. All right? Verse 29 said, and when you think about the birds, he makes a way for them. But check this out, verse 29. Or not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father. Okay? So you see a bird fall out the air, you see a bird drop dead, you see a bird get shot out the air, whatever, the Most High orchestrated that. The Most High set that up. Same thing with you. If you are cut down, if your life is taken away, or you a martyr, you end up dying. Hey, the Most High set that up. If you get delivered, if you get spiritual powers, if you make it on a chariot, the Most High set that up. Same thing with the birds. The birds don't fall to the earth. The birds, unless the Most High set it up. The birds don't get to their destination. They don't get moved out of their habitats. Anything that happens in the earth is set up and orchestrated by Yahweh Hashem Shai. That's how simple and plain it is. Okay, and we have to have this faith to know that, to know who's really in control at the end of the day. You gotta remember, the Most High controls Esau. He controls everything. He controls what he's doing, what he's doing with his potion. He controls what he's doing with his missiles. He controls what he's doing in the earth. He controls all that. But he's also controlling the righteousness in the earth too. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Luke 12, verse 24. It says, consider the ravens, another bird, for they neither sow nor reap. They don't work. They don't store anything up. Which neither have storehouses nor barn. Meaning they don't store anything. They go and get their food on a daily basis. And the Most High feedeth them. How much more are ye better than the fowls? Okay? The birds literally, you know that old school saying, the early bird gets the worm. That's why in the morning time, the birds are literally out on the ground picking up their food. They're getting their daily bread on a daily basis. They don't gather food and store it up, for the winter and all these different things. The Lord, He literally provides for them on a daily basis. And then it says, are ye better? How much more are ye better than the fowls? So we are better than them. We are pushed above all the other creatures on the planet Earth. We were given dominion over the creatures. Okay? Matter of fact, our possession is the earth. The earth was given to us. So how much more our power that chose us to give us our daily bread, to give us the things that we need to survive. Think about this. If you don't have sufficient enough food or sufficient enough resources to go and teach the word or preach the word, how are you useful? He's going to make a way for you to be able to do the work. If He gives you a job, He's going to supply you with the utensils and the supplies that you need to successfully do the job. Okay? But I was just thinking about, where do birds go during hurricanes? Because I figured that they wouldn't just be, flying around doing, 100+ mile an hour winds, just thinking about that. But hey, I just hope you was edified on this. This is just a quick lesson on that. Call all Yahweh Shem Al Shai Shem Shalom.